Warning, the following video is extremely disturbing. You've been warned.
But she was quite concerned at how hot it was, and also I don't want long-term rotating antibiotics, darling. I get loads of different infections all the time. It's actually dangerous to be on long-term rotating antibiotics. Like, I get so many different infections and my immune system's already so weakened, I would end up resistant, so it's not worth it. Because I need lots of different types of antibiotics all the time, pretty much. I ended up in 12 weeks being on 9 different courses of antibiotics in 12 weeks at one point. And you might say that's good, but yeah. I mean, yeah, I've basically got no immune system, but it's very, like, she might not have become resistant, darling, but also my intestines absorb my meds, and it's different for everyone, and it's something they don't do just willy-nilly. They don't want to do it because it's very dangerous long term. Like, very dangerous long term. There's a lot of implications because I was on what they call it. One sec. They call it no, what are they called? I can't remember what they call it, but yeah. Like, for long term. But anyway, I was for 6 months, and then we rotated every 6 months for my bladder, but it was bad turnout in the end, unfortunately. One sec, I'm just going to the door. I'm coming! Away, how lovely. I just remembered what it's called. It's prophylactic, isn't it? Prophylactic antibiotics. Prophylactic antibiotics is what it's called. But yeah, she's only in the long term to cut out the risk of sepsis. I've had sepsis a lot, darling, already. And yeah, you can't always cut out the risk of sepsis even with antibiotics. I've been on active antibiotics, IV, and still had sepsis, so like, to the package, this is just syringes, darling, unfortunately, I believe. But yeah, I'm on antibiotics a lot, and yeah, prophylactic hasn't worked for me in the past, so I get urosepsis quite a lot anyway, so that's bladder sepsis, but yeah. Yeah, it is so awful, darling. Like, obviously it's life-threatening, but yeah. Okay. Bless you, sweetheart. I don't have anywhere near liver disease, but I do have a damaged liver from TPN of years ago of TPN, and it just won't, basically it won't rejuvenate now, so yeah. That's quite hard, but that's obviously through nourishment levels being bad and all that. It's now ended up my liver's being severely damaged. Not a disease or anything, just damaged, but I can't imagine what you're going through, darling, I can't, but yeah. So my ALK and my LAC levels are always really bad, like really deranged, but yeah. 1 second, I'll be right back. Take 2 of these away and keep 1 of them. Might as well wait in my chair because I've still got another. Did I get my catheter bits from Coloplast? From Coloplast, yes, lovely. That's because I have a suprapubic catheter, so yeah. Thank you, darling. Appreciate it. I'm literally just gonna, 1 sec. How am I feeling, B? As okay as I can be, thank you, love. It's really hot and rough, but yeah. I've got another delivery coming, so I kind of need to wait and see if it is, what time it's coming, because I don't need to be getting up and down all this time. It's horrible. I've got Coloplast delivering today as well, so I've had all my syringes delivered. I'm just waiting. I just need to see what Coloplast, my catheters, no, they're from Coloplast Charter, which are a delivery company specifically for catheters, darling. So they're not from the district nurses, but they come and change it, if that makes sense. So they like the supplies to be in your home ready for them to come and change it. Yeah, so when you have a long-term catheter, yeah, that's what I'm now looking at the time slot. I'm now going to go look. DPD always do the couriers. The courier for all of my supplies nearly. So I'm going to have a look. Between 3 and 4. Yeah, but via prescription, darling. So they're via prescription. Yeah. But they're between 3:46 and 4:46, so that's a while yet, so I can sit down finally. I've had 4 deliveries today, literally. Nightmare. Only one of them was one that could be put through the door. Hey Becky, let me just put this in the bin. Obviously sometimes use catheter bags for my drainage if I use vials, tubes that aren't anything, but yeah. But yeah, Coloplast, I know, lovely. Nightmare. It's Frankie. Coloplast isn't the only company that supply them. There's lots of different companies. There's Fittleworth, Bullens, Coloplast, and there's a few others as well. But Coloplast are the preferred one. So it is the NHS that prescribe them and like give them. But for me personally, my prescription is sent directly to the GP through the Coloplast Charter website. So I order what I need for the week and the amount I need, well, for the month. But mine's every 2 weekly. And then they basically send a electronic prescription through to the GP. The GP authorises it and then it gets delivered by DPD. So yeah. So you get authorised items get sent out by DPD, which is their courier. Is my washroom big? Not really, sweet, no. Bye, love. It's quite a tight squeeze for 2 people. And obviously I need 2 people in there, like me and someone else in there, and obviously me, I'm in my wheelchair. Why, sweet? It's a wet room, so no, it's not massive. But obviously it's a wet room, so it is just good. But it's got grab handles everywhere, like they've all been installed. There's even a standing grab handle. Yeah. I have a commode shower chair, darling. So I normally transfer into that in my bedroom once we've got my clothes off. And then to cover me with a towel to get past the window. And then get me in the washroom, the wet room. But yeah. Because I have to get my clothes off in bed because I literally physically can't stand to then be able to wash in a chair. So do you get what I mean? Like I can't physically stand and get my clothes off, so we have to take them off in my bedroom, then transfer over to the commode shower chair, and then yeah. And it also works as a commode that can roll over the toilet, but obviously I don't need that purpose. But they got me a special made one because it's actually quite good. It's also, you can wheel it yourself as well. It's basically like a wheelchair that you can wheel yourself, although it's waterproof and like a commode chair as well, which is brilliant. Like you can literally, and it's so light, so light. Obviously that was provided by OT. It took about 6 months to come, but yeah. But that was provided by my OT. She's actually quite good, she just takes forever to do stuff. It is helpful, yeah, because it still gives me that bit of independence, and also means I can get myself in the shower room, and I can get myself in there once I've transferred into it, and then my carer can go and grab all the bits and bobs that are needed, if that makes sense, like like towels and flannels and stuff like that. So yeah. I would show you it, but to be quite frank, I'm quite hot. I'll show you it when I next get up. I mean, it doesn't hurt me to sit on because I'm paralysed, but yeah. And it is cushioned, to be fair. And obviously, like I say, mine's a special order one that she ordered, but that she ordered as a special order. So it's not custom, but it's like, it's one of their ones they don't normally give to just any person because they're more expensive. But they gave it purely because it suits my needs better. So yeah. Your right side paralysed. Oh, okay. One second, sorry, I didn't mean to invite you, Heather. I was actually blocking. I don't trust anyone called Heather anymore, sorry guys, but nope, not happening. Let me do my meds. Oh, I'm so late again. Yeah. Oh, and I've got another delivery between 3 and 5. So I've got 2 more deliveries today, and I've already had about 4 or 5. 2 more to come. Yeah, she's been, darling. I've got some antibiotics written up. Mum's going to collect them now, so she'll be here soon. Hopefully, if they have them in stock. Nightmare. One was just normal Royal Mail, the others were deliveries. So one was Royal Mail, obviously. But then the others were all, yeah. Shit. Thank you, darling. It's clarithromycin liquid. Hate that stuff, but anyway. Obviously, there's I only say if Mum can get it because there's a shortage of liquid antibiotics. So hopefully somewhere has it. I've literally got white monsters now. I'm so happy I finally got some monsters back. Blondie. Blondie, are you here, sweet? We finally got Monster. 24. I finally got 24 Monster, darling. So happy. Are you on baclofen, lovely? Or is it a benzodiazepine? You'll be surprised when I say Mother and Maisie. I mean, you'll be surprised by the mother bit, but yeah. So Mother got me some and Maisie got me some, so I've got 2 packs of 12 that came today. Oh my lord, what's going on? Hey Quetta, hey Rowan. Hey lovely. No, methocarbamol, I've got that. I take methocarbamol as well. Use it for pain, but yeah, like, And diazepam though, can you not? be fair, I only take it twice a day though, so that might be why. So I've got weekly scripts and I get less of it probably, because most people take it 3 or 4 times, don't they? I think we did actually get mine from the hospital pharmacy when I was last inpatient, so maybe that's why we had it. I don't know if my local pharmacies had it in stock, because they gave us a month's supply in hospital when I'm normally only on weeklies. What's the best flavour Monster? In my opinion, either Ultra Peachy Keen or Ultra Rosa, but everyone has their own favourite, so I don't know. But I always have the sugar-free ones, so yeah, you have a drunk one. Hi Lisa, how are you? Yeah, you kind of have to find the ones for yourself which you like, but I recommend the ultra ones, like the 0 sugar ones, only because they don't leave like the coating on your teeth afterwards, if you get what I mean, like a furry mouth feeling with like really sugary drinks. I don't know if you know what I'm on about, but if you can find the 0 sugar, they are better because they hydrate your mouth, or feel like they're hydrating your mouth more, and don't leave that kind of aftertaste that isn't so pleasant. Make your mouth feel more refreshed, yeah. Hate that kind of furry teeth feeling, you know what I mean? Like, oh, vile. You ask a question, what's your question, love? If it's about the Monster, it drains straight out. Hi Maze, love, how are you? Hey Miss Bramble, how are you, sweetheart? But yeah, ask the question regardless, that's fine. Oh, broken the syringe. Wrong physically. I've been ill my whole life, darling, with physical conditions. My first thing was, actually I was a NICU baby, so I was born very prematurely, like 10 to 12 weeks premature, so yeah. It's been my whole life, lovely, but yeah. My recent life, I don't know, lovely. I'm not great, lovely. I've got cellulitis, but I'll be alright. Just the cellulitis is really painful. No, lovely, it helps. It helps not make me sick, so it's actually more beneficial because it doesn't hurt at all. It just drains straight out into the bag, and literally cellulitis is a skin infection, darling. A nasty skin infection. But yeah, no, it doesn't hurt to drain out, it hurts to put things in, unfortunately. Yeah, it's helpful. It reduces nausea and some of my stomach pain. Not all of it, but yeah. We give insert. Do you mean my cannula, darling? Because no. No, she's not, doll. Thank you. They've decided, even with the infections, I've got 3 spots of cellulitis, and they're scared that if they put another temporary cannula in, that could cause another spot of cellulitis. I've taken it out, lovely. I mean, cap it off. I've taken it out. It was blown, darling. It was tissued, so yeah. I don't know what you mean cap it off though. It had a bung on it and bio nectar. So yeah, it was literally just, I just pulled it and that was fine. It was only a blue cannula, sweet. And you have pick, yeah. See, I normally have IV fluids, but at the moment my central line is broken, so yeah. Well, my central line is needing to be replaced, so yeah. I'm just waiting for a date for the replacement, which should be next week, but you can't tell because it needs an emergency slot. So they could call me on the day and just say it's at this time, come in now, but you never know. Not painful, darling, no. If it's painful, that means there's something wrong. The only bit that's broken about it is actually the lumen that's attached to it, darling. So the lumen that's attached to it, that goes, so the line goes directly into my heart. Like, not it through my chest, but through my groin up into my heart. So unfortunately the lumen on it, the part that you push the stuff into, you know, like this bit, but obviously it's different on a IV access. The lumen snapped, like fractured, so had a hole in it. Yeah. It didn't snap off, it just had a hole in it, like almost like a little tear, like a little cut through it. So I was pouring with blood, so we've had to cap it off, like completely cap it off, and put 3 clamps on it. So yeah, I'm just waiting for them to come and remove it. I should have got the doctor to do it today, but because I just realised a spot of blood, like a big patch of blood all in my bed when I woke up, and yeah, it fractured. Just from the fluid going through, we don't know how. So my bed was covered in fluid and blood. I was lovely, yeah, that's where it comes from, because it's straight from the heart. It's straight from the heart, so when you pull back, you get blood through it, from it. That's where they take blood from as well, darling. I'm not bleeding now, but I was, yeah. That's why it's clamped, because that's blood comes directly from it, because it's from the heart, sweet. Hey Sandy, love, are you okay, sweet? You okay, my lovely? Missed you too, sweetheart. Sending love though, darling. You're doing okay, bless you, sweet. Sending so much love, sweetheart, honestly. I really missed you. Thank you, darling. Bless you, darling. I don't feel like it, sweet, but thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, bless you, thank you, darling. Hey Jodie, how are you, love? She can meet me, bless you, sweet. I can't actually get a fresh syringe. That's an air into it. It's better. I really do care, darling. But you know, that's just me. It's who I am, sweet. Bless you, thank you. I appreciate that. You're a beautiful human too, though, darling. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a shit day today physically, but it is obviously impacting me other ways. And you have just cheered me up right there, so thank you. You've made me realise, you know, a little bit more of my worth right now, so thank you. And just a shitty day. Definitely, darling. Thank you, sweetheart. Everyone else is already taken, so I'll keep being me, don't you worry. Much to some people's dismay, they can, you know, they can do one. Bless you, darling, thank you. Oh, gosh. Hey, Amelia, lovely, how are you, sweet? Hey, Tasha, how are you? I know, darling. I mean, it's opinions at the end of the day, but opinions, unless they're helpful, should be kept to yourself. Do you get what I mean? And they need to be stated as opinions, not as trying to make them facts when they're not facts. But yeah. Oh, they won't, darling, ever. Bless you. No, that's not rude, darling. Thank you. Everyone seems to take everything as factual information, but until someone says it as fact and you see it as fact, it's only opinion, unless it's coming from the person that says it themselves. Do you get what I mean? Like, and that lives with it themselves, then that's not opinion, then that is fact. But if you're talking about someone else, that's your own opinion. And no one else needs to know that, quite frankly. Everyone has their own opinion on everyone else in life. So, keep your mouth shut sometimes, guys. Did no one learn, you know, if you've got nothing nice to say, don't say anything. Sorry. I mean the other people, not you guys. Literally, darling. Kindness costs nothing but saves life. Kindness costs nothing. Hate costs lives. That's all I'm gonna say. It's okay, Becky Boo. I love you, sweetheart. It's okay, sweetheart. I love you, Becky, sweet. Are you okay, my darling? Have you taken your 12 o'clock meds, Becky Boo, sweetheart? Bex, have you taken them, sweet? No. Yeah, good, darling. Hey, Envy, how are you, love? Yeah. Yeah, literally. No, this is, so I'll show you what it is, actually. It's electrolytes, isotonic hydration. So it's electrolytes, and it just extra hydrates you, basically. Yeah, I'm okay, thanks. So it's hydration, and then you mix it with water, and obviously, yeah, it extra hydrates you. So like, and also gives you like all of your electrolytes back in your system that you lose. So like through sweating, or I also lose them through drainage. So obviously, I need to be replacing them, but obviously I have to replace them in a different way. So. So it's very handy stuff, this is, to be fair. I found this the best one. This and Diorolite. But to be fair, my Diorolite is always out of stock at the moment. So I actually just got this, but this was recommended to me, so. Yeah, I've got pots too, darling. Is it flavoured? It's meant to be, but obviously I don't taste it. Yeah, so I've got pots too, darling, but I'm medicated, but I also normally have saline infusions every day. So sodium chloride, saline, every single day I have 2 of these, so a litre. But no access right now because my central line's broken, so yeah. Yeah. So that's why I'm running this, because I need extra right now. Okay. Hey Casey, darling. You okay, sweet? It's lagging a bit, isn't it? Casey's here, darling, so Casey can help. Danielle's here too. Hey, Danielle, sweetheart. It has suddenly gone laggy. I wonder if we've got someone watching from the outside. Horrible people have just finished, darling. I have to get a new line, unfortunately. Yes, darling. And insignificant people in our lives have started, so. I can't see, so yeah. It was just lagging for me for a minute. It might have been my internet. Yeah. Can I get a pick line? No, darling, unfortunately not. Hey Mel, darling, how are you? No, I can't get a pick line, love. One second, let me just do something, I'll be right back. I know. The chronically chill. Yeah. Good little haul, isn't it? Love them all too. And I've got more coming tomorrow. Whoops. Terrible. Yeah, that's one of my favourites too. Got another one coming tomorrow or the day after because I accidentally sent 2 orders in. Accidentally, on purpose. And that'll be my last tape delivery now then though, so I'll have a good stock. Thank Lord. Naughty, I am naughty, darling. I've been saving up some money just to restock on tape though, literally. I literally had some money aside, just set aside in like a wallet, online wallet, just for tapes. Because to be honest, I was running so low. When I stock up big because I get through so many, so. No. But I actually could not believe I ran out this time nearly. So yeah, I was quite shocked at that. So no, lovely. But these were all in the sale. These were mostly in the sale, darling. They've got a summer sale on at the moment, so I got a lot of them. For instead of £2.10, they were like £1.60 something for a sheet, which is a lot different, you know. Especially when you're buying more. And also, I like to make the postage worth it, because for the Royal Mail 24-hour postage, the 24, you know, whatever postage, it's £3.35 or something for them to do it like that. So I like to make sure I've got enough tape to actually warrant paying that amount of postage. Postage is extortionate, I think, anyway. So that's like 2 sheets of tape just for the postage. Do you get what I mean? Like, I could normally buy 2 sheets of tape for the amount that you pay for postage. I'm going to go into the other room now, guys, because it's too hot in here for me. Put them down there. Yeah. Is it for boost? What do you mean? How do I justify? Because it's one of the only things I actually have pleasure in life is making myself feel and look a bit better. And it's quite important for a lady to feel quite or a little bit more confident, especially when I have medical devices in me and on me all the time. Yeah, kind of. But also, all of the white tape and all of the tape they give, like the clear tape, I'm allergic to. So yeah, it is kind of for a confidence boost, but also it's very important, especially I guess for us females, like just to actually feel better about ourselves. But also I'm allergic to a lot of different tapes, so yeah. I mean, you can get normal tape, yeah. But also, I don't ever treat myself to anything else, so look good, feel good, precisely that, darling. I don't ever treat myself on anything else, so yeah. Literally, pyjamas very occasionally. So literally, I pay my bills and that's all my money gone. So I think a tape haul every few months is kind of okay, you know. So it is actually only once every kind of 3, 4, maybe even 5 months, so yeah. Go live for yourself. Well done, darling. She's a big old girl. She can open the door herself. Hey. I'm joking. No, I know you wasn't. I was just explaining. It did come across a bit rude, like just saying how do you justify it, but yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's just how it felt to me, but anyway. So at the end of the day, what I spend it on is up to me and it's my money, but yeah, it's just, anyway. I would miss our Danielle too, don't block her. Because literally, I don't buy myself anything else, literally. I would miss you so much, darling. Also, not being funny, I know what your money is spent on, so yeah, that's like not really my area to talk about, but yeah, I'm just saying. I'm in the UK, darling, yeah. I'm not trying to be rude either, but you did come across very rude. How am I feeling today? Not great, darling, but I'll be alright. I'm not going to say it right now, sweet, to be honest. Hey Blondie, sweetheart. Hey Ella, darling. How are you guys doing? Back from Venice, bless you, darling. I don't know, anyway, I'm not going to keep going on about it because that's actually really just, yeah. One of his last visits, I swear, around this area at least. Jesus, they normally come a lot earlier than this, but no, I'm not complaining at all. I'm just happy they're back in stock. But anyway, hey Leah Rose, how are you, love? All my giving sets. I've literally got giving sets galore right now. Crazy. Yeah, I'm alright, sweet, I guess. What on earth is that? Giving set for the feed. So it's this bit, darling, that gives it through. So you can normally have them for an IV, which you give the IV through, or which you give the feed through. No worries, darling. I'll grab that one. I've literally run out of storage spaces for everything. Christ, my tapes are so cute. Thank you. I need to change them. I haven't done them today yet. Done. But thank you, lovely. But yeah, I need to change them. I'm probably going to change them in a minute, to be fair. I need to cut up some fresh ones and change these ones because my face is getting a bit itchy and just a bit, yeah. It's better to do it while I'm thinking about it, to be honest. I have panda tapes. One sec. No, I don't have panda tape, sweet. Lots of different tapes, but not pandas. You can get panda tape, but no, I don't actually have any. Hey Leslie, darling, how are you, sweet? Hey Tilly, how are you? Oh, sorry, it's Tills, yeah. Sorry, I didn't realise. But no, I don't have pandas. Hey Stefan, love, how are you? Oh, thank you, Stefan, lovely. See what tapes we have got. Lots of love to you too, mate. gonna run. Are you sure, love? Hope you're okay, lovely. See you later, sweet. Oh, okay, good, good. See you later, sweetheart. I hope you're okay. Hope it goes well. Ooh. These ones. Actually, I don't know. Let me have a look at all my others as well. So many right now. You love. Yeah, but I used this designer yesterday, so I might use a different designer. I know. No, I bulk buy, darling, so I don't buy it every week or month, sweet. So I bulk buy, so I put money aside every time I get money in, and I actually only buy it once every kind of 3 or 4 months, maybe even more, less frequently than that, but I really bulk when I do it, so yeah. One of these is 5 strips, so that's 2 days worth, but yeah. But I get it from lots of different places as well. I do have raccoons. These need to be taken out. I'm gonna get rid of all the ones that aren't good, because these ones were bad quality ones, to be fair. I don't like having bad quality ones laying around. Like, the picture on them just isn't very good, so I'm getting rid of them. But these, like, literally just, the picture quality doesn't seem good on them. And I'm not slating the designer, I won't even say the designer, but yeah, just not the best, so. Gonna be ordering Santa tapes, literally, darling. I've actually got some Christmas tapes already. I've got holly ones. Holly, like, you know, the holly plant ones. Hey, Hannah, darling. I think I need a bigger. Might put them all in here, you know. Love it. They are over from last year, actually, but yeah. I'm gonna put my tapes in here so they don't get as damaged. Okay, no worries, darling. And I've got some birthday like ones as well. So let's get these organised. We used the sloths yesterday. Put all these ones together. So not until April, darling, but these are ones I had left over as well. So I've only used 2 strips, so I've got loads more. Your December, bless you. Got so many sweet ones, darling, honestly. You haven't even seen all of them yet. I've got a whole other envelope full. Yeah. Literally. You can, but not from many places, darling. Hi, Maisie, darling. I got them today. Thank you, sweetheart. What, was it today? Actually, was it today they were due? I can't remember what flavour did you get me, darling? Did you get me the white ones? I don't know if that was what I ordered myself or if it wasn't actually. I can't remember. The white ones, yeah, I got them today. Thank you, darling. I'm going to use this one. And there it is. Normally once I start a strip, I'm going to eventually cut them all up and put them in my album. But right now, I'm just going to cut up the strips as I do them. Because I'm going to have a big sit down, a big like, just focus at one point and cut them all at once. So they're already cut for when I want them. So like they just go and slide in. This is like a this is the holly ones. So they all just slip in like a Polaroid, like an Instax Max photo album. I use it for my tapes, so ones are already cut up. It's really handy. Bless you, darling. The holly one is sweet. I did want to put it on the other day, to be fair, to get in the Christmas spirit. But I thought, Kirsten, it's August. Yeah, me too, darling. I prefer autumn. Autumn is my favourite season, I think, to be honest. Hey Aiden, how are you? Chocolate metazapine, I'm confused. okay, love. You can like if you want to, sweet. Summer's over, yeah, technically. I don't think our kids have come back yet. I'm not sure. So I don't know because obviously I have nothing to do with school anymore, so I don't have kids, so not for everywhere. I think a couple of places, like, are you in Scotland, Leslie? You get less for the summer holidays, don't you? In Scotland, I think they do, or in Wales or somewhere. Yeah. Well, don't you start them earlier? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm in Britain too, darling, but yeah. England. I'm okay. I'm as okay as I can be, darling, thank you. Yeah. Is it? Bless you. I just get a wipe because my face is so sticky. It's horrible. That tape was stuck well. It's not sore at all, darling. That's just where I've taken it off. It'll be better when I put this on. It's actually not red, it's not sore. It's not red at all now, darling. It's literally just where I peeled it off. That's just a barrier. This side of my face always seems a bit sore, but I've got bad skin on this side anyway. You see, I've had a lot of pressure sores over this side. That was a pressure sore originally. So yeah. Just make sure it's still in the right place and draining. Should be. Very much is. God, that's bile, isn't it? Christ, that is some good bile coming out. Ooh, bright yellow, bright yellow that was. Christ. Now it's just the fizzy coming out. Not the froth of the fizziness. Hey H darling, how are you, sweet? I'm feeling better. Unfortunately not, darling. It's gonna take a while to feel better though, like from the infection, so I'm on antibiotics finally, but yeah. I say finally, obviously I only started yesterday properly, but yeah. It's okay. No, they drain straight out. They're not allowed to sit in my stomach, darling. So they drain literally straight out into a bag. The bag is always connected. They're not allowed to stay into my stomach at all. And if they do, the chances are I will just vomit them up anyway. So yeah, it's bad too. I changed it yesterday. Yeah, I change it every day. I don't gotta change it. I change it because it's best for my skin too. I did explain this yesterday, but yeah. My tape is changed every day to protect my skin because I'm very prone to sores and pressure sores. So I've got to clean it and make sure I put my Cavalon on every day, which requires removing the tape and doing all the skincare underneath. Skincare is really important when you have tubes stuck to your face 24/7. So yeah. And just actually making sure you don't get pressure sores under where the tape sits or where the tube sits. My tube, this one's done in hospital, darling. So this is every kind of month to 3 months, depending on when the hospital do it and book me in, but also some of the tubes last longer than others. And also if it flips out of my intestines, then it needs putting back into my intestines, which normally requires another tube change. Or at least them replacing the tube to get it back in the intestines. So this one's done in hospital. This one is a weekly tube. Some of them are monthly. It depends which ones I get given at the time. But yeah, so these ones vary on what they've got in stock, so what they give me for drainage. But normally once a week or once a month, but yeah. And that's obviously just my drainage tube that I can do myself. I can't do this one myself at all. No worries, darling. I do have a collection of tape with different designs, yeah. Second. Okay, darling. NG, oh, okay. Some NGs can last 3 months, darling. Because obviously I'm not NG fed, so it's slightly different. But most of the NGs they place are either monthly or 3 monthly. So yeah, that'd be an NG, darling. They're normally monthly to 3 monthly. Obviously if you vomit it up, it has to be changed, but yeah. Some of them are 6 weeks if they use the core flow ones, but yeah. See, I'm not NG fed, so it's a bit different, but my NG is purely just for drainage. Okay, look. Hey Chloe, darling. No, Soph, darling. Are you okay, Soph, love? Hey Meg, how are you? And okay as I can be, darling. So yeah, as okay as I can be, sweet, thank you. I'm just literally gonna secure my catheter with one of the grip locks. Give me a minute, guys. These are finally the right sized ones, so I'll probably put 2 on it, to be fair. Literally, these were the only grip locks they had in stock. Massive ones. Massive ones. Can you imagine sticking them to my abdomen to secure my catheter when this is the normal size I have? Bit different size. So yeah, I can finally put the proper normal size ones on. Well, the medium ones. The small ones are only used for NGs, but yeah, they're a bit different. These are a lot better. I always use Cavalon to make them stick though, because honestly, they don't stick very well. Probably one there. One there. Hey Faith, darling, how are you, sweetheart? Yeah, as okay as I can be, my love, thank you. Just securing my catheter. Got some the proper size grip locks finally, so I can use them again. Because the other ones just weren't manageable to be used. Finally, the little ones again. They've only just come from Coloplast, so yeah. Doing what I gotta do. But I'm okay, so I'm just feel rough, but it's definitely confirmed cellulitis. It's spread to 3 different places. But yeah. So on clarithromycin. I'm very sore, but it'll be fine. She said they should work within, the antibiotics should start kicking in within 48 hours, so maybe a bit quicker because of them going into my intestines, but she wasn't too sure, so Okay, lovely. I'll see you later, sweetheart. Do a double dose. No, we don't. We don't, darling. That's normally have you? That's normally with doxycycline you do that, darling. Doxycycline's the one you double dose on, and then it goes down to 1 tablet afterwards. But yeah, I'm not allowed to I'm not meant to double dose because obviously going into my intestines it could be an overdose, darling. I do what I'm, yeah. It's not recommended, sweet. I wouldn't be telling too many people that, even though you've just said it on here. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that. And obviously mine's liquid as well, so I've got to be careful because, especially going straight into the intestines, you get what I mean. But yeah, because the absorption rate. So I'm only on it twice a day anyway. You can't, but it still can be dangerous with other side effects, darling. Especially going into my intestines, the absorption, you can't OD, but it can still be dangerous, darling, especially if you have an allergic reaction and you've just doubled yourself. Do you get what I mean? Because I have idiopathic reactions as well, I can never be too cautious. So I just take what I'm told. But yeah. 10 ml twice daily. And it says it doesn't need to be stored in the fridge, so I'm quite happy with that. So it's 500 milligrams twice a day. 1 gram a day of clarithromycin. Joys. But I've got 2 bottles. I'm trying to work out if I take 20 ml a day. Seven days worth. Because the bottles are 70 mils each. So that took me a bit longer to work it out, but yeah. Doesn't say how long the course is for, it just says don't finish until you've finished the course. Don't stop until you've finished the course. So yeah, 7-day course, and then she said if I need more, go back and get another bottle and it'll be 10 days instead. But if it doesn't clear, because I can't have flucloxacillin, which is the other one that she was the other one that she wanted to give, but I can't have fluclox, so you know it's just this one. It was like going to be one or the other, basically, fluclox or clarif. But I said I can't have fluclox, so she gave me clarithromycin. I'm so lucky they had it in stock, so lucky. Because, you know, there's been so many shortages with antibiotics, liquid antibiotics recently. So lucky they had it in stock. And it only took an hour to get the script through and done, which was quite helpful. Our pharmacies literally say, like, the doctor processes the script and within an hour it will be there and it will be ready for you. That's well good, isn't it, to be fair? Some pharmacies say days. Like 48 hours or something. Ours is 1 hour. Like, jeez. But it's normally 48 hours for repeats, to be fair. Said within the hour it'll be done. I was like, hey. No, it's not just me, darling. It's not the NHS service either, it's just our doctors, trust me. That's just what she said. She said, I'll go straight back, because she was only doing a home visit to me. She wasn't going to anyone else because she wasn't the allocated doctor. But, so it was more, to be fair, the person that drove me last night was on speed, Jesus. But anyway, trust me that our A&E service is not at all. It's only our GP that, like, with the prescriptions and stuff, that is the hour. But to be fair, with the backlog they have in the pharmacy sometimes, it isn't the hour. That's just what she told me. But Mum went a bit longer, a bit after an hour I think it was, and they'd got it prepared. But yeah, because they have to reconstitute it. But it wasn't, like, too bad. I say I'm actually on the outskirts of the town, so, like, I'm not really part of it, but yeah, you get what I mean. I'm, like, not so close to the town, so I'm outside. Yeah. But our closest city is an hour and a half away on the bus. How ridiculous is that? If you get the bus to our closest city, an hour and a half, and that's a direct route. Scares me. Hate that bus as well. Oh, you just have to take it every week. And we have no motorways in Norfolk, do we? Jesus. So maybe that's why we're a bit quicker with things, because there's just less people. And we're a lot, like, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that is it, to be fair. Maybe that is why we're, like, so much quicker, because there's just less population. We're nowhere near a big place. Not at all, like. It's okay, darling. I can't feel it, so it's fine, but they put cream on it this morning, darling. My carer did. Is what it is, sweet. She didn't say too much. I think she said it's like a grade 2 going on to a grade 3. I wasn't really listening to her. That sounds awful, but yeah. I think she did say it's a grade 2 at the moment, but starting to split a bit more, which isn't great, but it could be a lot worse too, so you know. But this cream isn't really strong enough anymore. They need the Pro one. The Mediderma Pro, but then we've got to get in touch with the doctors again to then prescribe another cream, and she wasn't going to do it today because the doctor wasn't. She did look at it. She said I should be okay for now as long as they put it on twice a day, but she said 3 times a day would be better, so she's going to see if Mum or Dad can come another time. She's already spoken to Mum just to come and put it on, and I'm going to see if I can just be changed a 3rd time in the day, even if I don't need it, just to put some on. But yeah, obviously my care increases to 3 times a day soon. Well, in September. So that will mean, obviously, it can be done 3 times a day anyway, because I'll have a lunchtime. Well, a middle of the day visit. It's only for a week, but it'll still be helpful. I think it will. I don't have much choice because Mum and Dad won't be here, so. Hey Nelly, hey Wandering Fandoms, how are you? Oh, I dread every time Mum and Dad go away. Dread it, I think we all do, to be fair. But thank you for asking, Faith, darling. But yeah, no, I'll be fine. Actually, I can't. Bit of a random question to ask, but no, thank you. I appreciate that you care. How are you doing, Ella, darling? Are you okay, sweet? You're okay, good, darling. I'm glad, sweet. Can't find it. Not quite sure. Oh, I'll pop it in there, I think. So I might not. Oh, I did. Whoops. You've got a job, darling. Ella. Are you in uni? Uni, college. You're starting college. Uni even. I'm confused. Never really asked you actually. Don't worry, you don't have to say, but. One sec. I'm confused. I'm well confused now, sorry. Uniform. I'm so confused about uniform. Do you volunteer for somewhere? Or is that a Halloween thing? I don't know, I'm confused. I'm trying to guess, but my mind is running wild. I don't know. Like I say, you don't have to tell me, I'm just curious. I'm like, my mind. I'm nosy, darling, you know I am, sweet. Let me turn this off now. Oh, bless you. Literally, they use student nurses for everything, don't they? Like for doing all of like the mucking jobs that the actual nurses don't want to do. Faith the bum cleaner. I know, darling, honestly, it's terrible. It's really bad. It's like you're there to learn on a placement and actually, like, you know, do your learning, help with drug round and all that, and then they just make you white bums, basically. You're meant to be learning and talking to the nurses and gaining experience, but really all you're doing is a glorified HCA in a different uniform. Sometimes. They sometimes speak to you like shit too. Depends who you've got, like, on the team and where you are working, but yeah. Oh, what your placement is. I feel for you though, babe, honestly. I know, darling. Been there, done that, don't want to go back, sweet. I mean, I would go back, but placements, no thanks. And I didn't even do many placements, so, you know, like, yeah. That's why I needed to complete my placement hours, but anyway, I won't go there. What ones did I do? What, for placements? Do you mean which placements did I do? Yeah, children oncology. So I did a children's oncology outpatient, which was quite hard but interesting. Yeah, so an outpatient oncology. I did one like theatre, but we went to all different types of theatre. Most of it was vascular theatres. So like putting lines in people, that was quite interesting. But obviously I've had them all myself as well, so that was also not as interesting. But and then we also did like with the vascular access team, and then I also did NICU, which was exciting. I liked NICU the best though. I just thought that one, Danielle. Thank you, darling. My next one to do was gonna be, so I only did parts of each of them, to be honest. Like, this is why I didn't finish my placement hours. Yeah, literally, darling, it was weird. And as I'd had them done as a child as well, it was even weirder because these were being done on, you know, babies or children, and that's how old I was when I was having it done. So that's just, ugh. It was so strange. Like we had, well, they put a Hickman line in a child, and that's what I had as a child, and I was like, too much. Like, I did actually get some quite bad like flashbacks with some of it, because seeing some of it when they went wrong and like they'd got it like stuck in the chest cavity, not the chest cavity, but like they got it stuck within one of the guide wire got stuck within a like scarred bit of someone's heart that previously had heart surgery, to put a Hickman line in, and oh my lord, I broke down. I had to go out theatre. I had to go out. I literally had to go out. I didn't go back. But that was near my end of placement anyway. But they actually got a Hickman line stuck, like, with the guide wire in, like, stuck in someone, in a child that was obviously asleep. And they were just, everything was going everywhere, shall we say. I mean, luckily they had top surgeons in there, but still it was scary. Like, top children's surgeons, but, oh. I thought, I'm lucky that didn't happen. Fuck my life. Hey Kate, how are you, darling? But then it also did make me more grateful for that not happening to me. Or then I was almost overthinking, did that happen to me and they just didn't tell us? There's all the conspiracy theories going around in my head, like. I'm alright, babe. I'm just, yeah, a bit hot and a bit, I think I'm actually getting tired from my antibiotics. Yeah, I've got some antibiotics, sweetheart. I think they're starting to knock me out now. She did say that'd make me drowsy. I took them about 2 hours ago, so yeah. I'm getting like, I'm like talking like so much, but like almost gibberish, like just so much stuff, just because I'm getting really quite almost overwhelmed, but because of I'm quite tired. But I can't sleep now because my carer's come in. The joys. So yeah, it is cellulitis in 3 different areas, babe. She actually came at like before 2 o'clock. I'm quite surprised. Quite early. Hey Chloe, darling, how are you, sweet? She was really early. Lovely, darling. Yeah, 24 to 48 hours they'll be in my system at least. Yeah, the GP's been, darling. The GP came before 2 PM, doll, so that was good. I've got antibiotics, sweet. Yeah, cellulitis, sweetheart. But it's spread. I've got it in 3 separate places. So it hasn't spread around where it was. I've got it in 3 other places too now. Well, one place being my tummy and 2 other places too. I kind of knew I was right. She was a bit scared about the bit on my tummy though, because it was really rock hard. So she wasn't scared, she was concerned, but I'll be fine, it is what it is. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, the rock hardness on my tummy did worry her a bit, but I said we'll see how it goes. She says obviously if I get any worse, I will need to phone 111 or 999, depending. Thank you, sweetheart. You okay, Danielle, sweetheart? Thank you for getting rid, doll. Sure. Hello, darling. I'm here for you too, Chloe. I'm sorry, Trisha, love. That's nice, sweetheart. Go play a good game of footy. I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry to hear that, sweet. I'm really sorry, Trish. I'm really sorry, Trish. I'm sending you my love, darling, and a big hug, sweetheart. I'm sorry, darling. Okay. That's nice, Danielle, darling. As okay as I can be, sweet. Yeah, thank you. You kind of volunteered yourself. Don't blame you, doll. Gets you out of the house for a bit, doesn't it? And gives you something to do. Nice. I get you, darling. I get you. We all feel, well, I definitely feel like that. I think we all crave that in life, darling. It's some purpose. I definitely feel that way most of the time that's what I want, but yeah. Yeah. That's nice, darling, Trish. Enjoy it, sweetheart. Hey Bella, love, how are you? Hey Carson. Thank you. Hey Tamsin, darling, you okay, sweet? Definitely, Trisha, darling. Thank you, Danielle, sweetheart. Hi, Lisa, how are you? Oh, my cat is here. Look if it is. My carer is here, I think. I'm not sure. It's 5 o'clock nearly. You're good, I'm glad, love. That is my carer, she's at my key safe. Bless you. Hello? Yes? Bless you, darling. Hello?
Hello, Kristen, it's Trish.
Hey, Trish, darling.
Oh,
Darling. Because I call everyone darling sometimes. What?
I don't mind.
I'm gonna call. I'm on my phone, so let me just come off.
Yeah, alright, I'll just put the
Oh, hey, Lauren, darling. Because of the infection, they won't do it till my cellulitis is cleared. The pediatric nursing. It actually fractured, darling. The lumen fractured. So I had blood coming out of it, so it had to be pulled anyway, but yeah. So it was clamped off, but obviously a huge infection risk, so yeah. Partly. Part was at uni, part was done in hospital, because I spent a lot of it in hospital, darling. So yeah, no, not a lot of uni, but I had, I'm not sure, sweet, but I had, because I had a SEN plan, it was called back then. I had a special educational needs plan, care plan. So they used to support me to do outside of uni work as well, but it was a uni degree, yeah. But I didn't finish all my placement hours, so I'm not registered. It doesn't look like we do, sweet. Do we have any mods in here, guys? Yeah. Well, they have to make accommodations when you have a SEN plan in place, lovely. My SEN plan was put in place when I was 10 or 11 probably, from a educational psychologist, and in place until you're 25, so yeah. They're not called SEN plans now, they're EHCPs, but yeah. But back then they were in place until you were 25, and mine was, so I was very lucky. So they had to do whatever it said on there, really. They had to. And I had to do a lot of work, either online or through. Yeah, darling, it was, but Northampton, sweet, which is far from me. So I actually moved when I went there, but yeah. But I also wasn't quite as poorly then as I am now, sweet. My illnesses are progressive, so degenerative, but they also, like, I've had more diagnoses since I went to uni. I'm 25, remember, so I went to uni a while ago, to be honest. It's been about the past 4 years it's gone really downhill. Not really, darling, to be honest. Helps me self-manage and not need as help from other professionals. But it's still very hard. So, like, obviously doing aseptic technique and doing my own line and line management, like flushes and meds and IV fluids and all that sort of thing, I can do myself. Don't need to rely on district nurses coming in to do it all, which is helpful. So that helps with management, but my conditions can't get better, so it's kind of hard. But yeah, obviously I know a lot more about medication and in general, like, but my illnesses are just lifelong, so chronic conditions, so it is what it is. Hey, Alley Cat, darling, how are you, sweetheart? No, darling. I'm at home, sweet, yeah. I'm actually not going to be saying right now, darling, because of the hate, but I have a lot of different illnesses, sweet. But just to clarify, I'm not diagnosed with FND and I'm not diagnosed with diabetes. They are two I'm not diagnosed with, even though people have said I am, I'm not. So yeah, I will say that just because that diabetes, but yeah. Just to clear that up, but my dad doesn't live with me, darling. No, I've never had FND, darling, and it's not something that can be cured regardless. I really don't know much about FND, and I've never had it, so no. I think that was a video that was clipped of me saying I do not have it and I don't understand much about it, and I was talking to someone that did have it to get education, but I don't actually have it, so I think they clipped a video and I definitely do not have it. I don't have PNES, I have NEAD. So yeah. So it's non-epileptic attack disorder and epilepsy. So not PNES, although it was originally misdiagnosed as PNES. Although NEAD and PNES are very similar, so yeah. But yeah, that's the conversation I was having with someone, was about FND and PNES. But that was a conversation I was having with someone. But they've put all of my diagnoses together and tried to make up some other diagnoses that I'm claiming I have, but I've never claimed to have them, so I don't know what they're talking about really. But anyway, not going too much into this, guys, please. Yeah, I'm trying to, darling. I just really don't feel well. I don't need to sleep, darling. I'm not tired. I feel really dizzy, sweet. That's my sugar levels. I just had a glucose not long ago, but I'll check them again. I'm not tired, guys, and please, in the nicest way possible, don't tell me what to do. This is the safest place for me to be right now when I'm alone at home. So yeah, like, not being funny, but I'm not tired, and also it's unsafe for me to be alone, which obviously TikTok isn't the answer, but also I have no other answer right now, so thank you, but please, yeah. I have an NJ and an NG. I've had abdominal tubes, which was a peg J, and I can't have another one because it failed and it's caused damage, so it's not something I can have again, lovely. But also just because my surgeon won't do it again because it's not something that I recovered well from and got infections all the time from. So it's actually adding another infection risk, which I've got a very weakened immune system already. And I've never had issues with my nasal tubes, so yeah, with infections, so it's a lot better sticking to nasal tubes for me. And that's what my gastro has decided. And they're also a specialist, and that's also what my intestinal failure consultant has decided as well. Also, they won't actually do a surgery on me ever again, so yeah. That kind of stops them being able to do a peg J. I'm not well enough for surgery, unfortunately, anyway, regardless, so even if it was a life-threatening surgery, life-saving surgery, there's probably a slim chance they would do it. No. Not unless I consent, but also have a very big chance of dying if I don't have it. So if there's a chance I'm really gonna lose my life, then they might be able to, but yeah, they can't do any just surgery just because. Do you get what I mean? Like, yeah. I'm not well enough, unfortunately. With all of my conditions and comorbidities, it's not easy. It's a lot more complex with having EDS as well. It's the anaesthetic risk because obviously they put a breathing tube down, but I've got a huge airway, just a huge airway and respiratory failure risk. So it's the anaesthetic risk, but it's also airway management risk because I'm very extremely complex airway to manage. Even with breathing tubes, I've been in ITU enough times and they've found it very hard to manage with ventilators even. So yeah. Hey Helen, darling, how are you, sweet? Yeah, they are, sweetheart. I took glucose literally about 10-20 minutes ago. Hi, Shally, love. It doesn't work for me with my EDS, so no. Local anaesthetic just doesn't work in general. So they use it, inject lidocaine and stuff, but it just doesn't work. And sedation doesn't work either, midazolam and stuff doesn't work. Not to actually sedate me. So yeah. So I had lidocaine injected to drill an IO line, which is an intraosseous line into my shoulder. I've got the scar from it. As you can see, it's the ring with the dot in the middle there, the ring with the dot in the middle. That's an intraosseous line that I had years ago, no, about a year ago actually, to get access when all my other access had failed. That's the only thing they could do to get fluids and medication into me. So it goes into the bone marrow, they drill a big needle into the bone marrow, and the lidocaine didn't work, so it was very horrible, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not great, love, but yeah, I'll be fine. I'm not sleepy, darling. I feel really, really poorly, unfortunately. But I'm just trying to distract right now, so yeah. No. Hey Mary, hey Lauren. Hey guys. I've had a doctor visit today, love, so thank you, but yeah. Hey guys, I just really don't feel very well. I don't need Dad, I don't need anyone. I just really am not feeling well, but I'll be fine. I just want to talk and distract, and yeah. It's just this infection, it's literally knocking me off my feet. Well, I'm not on my feet, but you get what I mean, like, yeah, I feel really bad, but it's fine. How am I feeling? Just hot, dizzy, and yeah. I know, darling. I'm trying to just ride it out, so that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Hey Kim, love. Thank you, Helen, I appreciate it. Motto, thank you. If one or two of you want to go, it's up to you guys, but I'm alright, it's just, yeah. Obviously people are getting concerned, but I can't really help anything right now. It is what it is. I'm not tired, I just feel ill, but also need a distraction, but also need some sort of safety, you know, because I don't think being by myself is going to be safe right now, to be quite honest. Yeah. I feel more dizzy than anything, but I'll be fine. I've got everything running that I'm meant to have running. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Brooke. I might take my blood pressure, see how it is. Do you reckon that's a good idea or not really? Thank you. Just have a look. Shall we go on there? Shall we? Cool. What do you mean, Ella? I'm confused. Yeah, I'm going to. No, I haven't got a thermometer, when the doctor came out it was 39.3 or 4. But no, I haven't got my own thermometer, sweet. And she came out like 2 p.m-ish. I don't think so. Okay. I'm in bed, sweet, yeah. Dad is coming back round later, darling, yeah. Do you want me to tell you, Ella or Danielle, darling? Yeah. Okay. Okay. It feels like a temperature down because I'm hot to touch, especially my back. No worries, Ali cat, sweet. Hey Rachel, darling, you okay? This is awful. I am sweaty, Betty, but clammy sweats as well. This is awful. And yes, I did just call myself Sweaty Betty, it's fine. Oh, darling. Yeah, I just don't think I can yet, darling. Definitely not yet. Hey, Chloe. Huh? Yeah, if I feel like I can, I'll try to. Hey, darling. I saw you lighters. Oh, okay. Were they, spying for someone else, darling? Yeah, I've got fluids and feed running now, darling. Obviously no IVs, but I can't help that, obviously. Oh, okay. Yeah. I might actually, see if I could get the nurses just to see if, ask for a second opinion of the cannula situation, see if they can maybe try, and just even if it's left in for a day, just to try and get some more fluids on. I am going to ask them because I think it's needed, to be honest. I will see you guys in a bit. I'm just going to get that sorted and then I'll be straight back, okay? Hopefully they'll come out, but I can't really say what they're going to say, but we'll see. I'll see you in a bit. I'm okay, I promise. Dad will come probably later, darling. He doesn't come this early normally. Oh yeah, he might do. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit, guys. Bye.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.